Hey guys, I'm going live because I don't know how long my rant is going to be, and I need to get this out of my system because I am so infuriated right now. Oh, I just want to scream. I ran across an article on accident that said an executive order had been signed that declared that people who are homeless can now be institutionalized against their will. And oh, so mad, I'm sorry. I'm going to read something to you. It says, and by the way, this is the official White House page, so I'm not getting this from fake news. The number of individuals living on the streets in the United States on a single night during the last year of the previous administration was the highest ever recorded. The overwhelming majority of these individuals report themselves that they are addicted to drugs, they have mental health conditions, or both. Such terrifying things. Nearly two-thirds of homeless individuals reported regularly using hard drugs, cocaine, opioids, methamphetamines, and an equally large share of them have reported that they have mental health conditions. Oh my gosh. And I am really worked up right now about this whole thing. Um, Shifting homeless individuals into long-term institutional settings for humane treatment, if there were quotes big enough to put out here, I would. Surrendering, through the appropriate use of civil commitment will restore public order. Surrendering our cities and citizens to disorder and fear is neither compassionate to the homeless nor other citizens. And my administration will take a new approach focused on protecting public safety. Look, I don't curse very often, but I'm about to do it right now. Give me a motherfucking break, okay? What the actual fuck? And I'm sorry, I'm just livid. When I was 19 years old, I was the mom of a 3-year-old, and I was 3,000 miles away from everybody that I knew. And I was homeless. And I wasn't a hardcore drug user. I wasn't addicted to sex. I wasn't selling my body on the street. I wasn't any of the stereotypes that this, whatever we can call it, tries to claim that people who find themselves in those situations are. I was a traumatized fucking little girl who was a parent, a baby with a baby, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing by the time I was 19 years old. And I'm not trying to trauma bond with people, but I just need you to know a tiny little bit of my history so that you can understand why this gets to me and why it's so upsetting to see. By the time I was 19, I had been SA'd 3 times. I had been made to terminate a second trimester pregnancy. I had been groomed. There were so many things that had happened to me by 19. And yet, according to this unbelievably disgusting and gross official page, a traumatized girl would be subject in today's world to being put away. I didn't have criminal responses. I had trauma responses. It is what trauma survivors do. You are permanently stuck inside fight or flight. And rather than punish the people that are deserving of our compassion and of our empathy, rather than trying to understand where another human being is coming from, we literally have so-called leaders that write this kind of bogus bullshit on an official page and call it truth. You wouldn't know truth if it bit you in the ass with a magnifying lens. The truth is this: traumatized people create trauma. They create chaos. I spent 45 years not knowing what DID was. I spent 45 years being asked, what is wrong with you? Why can't you be normal? You're crazy. You're this, you're that. I wasn't. I was traumatized. And yes, this is getting to me because the fact that we can actually institutionalize people, human beings. I mean, it's already bad enough that we've got this alligator, Alcatraz. I can't even say the word. It's disgusting. It makes every single part of me want to just curl up. And it is re-traumatizing. And it's why I'm so emotional, because the fact that we can institutionalize people that aren't deserving of being institutionalized. The people that deserve to be institutionalized are the ones running the fucking country right now because they're the lunatics. I may have 7 different labels, and some of them may scare some of you human beings, but guess what? I have more compassion, more empathy, more willingness to understand others than you can have in the entire city. And that means that I get to like me because all those things that I've been through, they didn't define me. I am defining me. And if we fix the system that was broken, if we actually took the time to fix the broken things and do what the Japanese do, fill them with gold so that there is beauty instead. If we did that instead of vilifying one another, instead of hurting one another, instead of throwing human beings in cages and calling it patriotism, my God, this world would be such a better place. I am very, very upset, obviously, but there's a reason for it. Nobody deserves that. I certainly never deserved the things that happened to me. I never did. But I survived them. And I like who I am, and I've come through it. And I am so worth knowing, and I am so worth getting to, worth meeting, worth spending time with, something that I never ever believed. And I just can't help but think of all these families that every single day right now are being traumatized over and over and over again to satisfy some megamaniacal, narcissistic viewpoint of what success is. Let me tell you something. I might have 22 cents right now to my name, but I will be far more successful than you and the administration will ever be because I have empathy and that makes me rich beyond fucking belief. I don't need money, but I do need kindness and I do need compassion and I do need to keep using my voice because even though I've broken down here spectacularly on camera, I feel better speaking my truth and getting it out. Any, they don't deserve this. The people in cages don't deserve this. I I never deserved it. Just because somebody's homeless doesn't make them bad. You get it wrong. You've got it wrong. You'll never see this. I don't care. I'm doing this for me. I'm saying this for me because I need to validate that that's the truth. I like the life that I have now, and I had to fight like hell to get it. And I hope one day, someday, the country wakes up again and we realize that if we are okay with this, we'll be okay with anything. And the 1930s, well, they're going to repeat. So, all right, coffee time. I need to reset, go into my studio and play with some clay. Bye.